Welcome back, all you Feraltastic people, to my channel. Sorry it's been a while. I've had real life to deal with, a lot of things going on in my personal life. In this series, we aim to make it to 100 episodes in hardcore permadeath Minecraft. Can we make it to 100 episodes? Stay tuned to find out.
Right guys, hopefully you can hear me. I have no idea if you can or not. It's anyone who's been watching my streams or channel for any amount of time know that it's not one of our streams unless there's problems. I've switched from OBS to Streamlabs because I saw that camera. It's a brand new camera and I don't know why it's doing it. Brand new for my subscribers. So it's literally, that's going to get annoying. So we're back, as you can probably tell. We're going to start work on our hardcore Minecraft series again. We've took so long to get the first episode up and running. I got 4 more episodes recorded and then I died on the 5th one. So rather than just upload those 5, I thought, right, we'll just start again. So we may have to make, last time I made the mistake of not putting it in hardcore. I wonder if you could do that. No. So we got some data packs on. So we've got the teleport one, silence mobs, teleport home, which is going to be useful. So actually we have to travel long distance to get places. So done, and create new mobile options. That's the seed, if you want to have a look at it. Game rules. Now we'll leave that all as vanilla. Create new world. So I've no idea what to expect. But first things first, we need to look for a village. If we can find one. I don't know why it does that. It starts in the corner and teleports elsewhere. I don't know what happens. Fun fact as well, all these loading screens, the patterns create differently. That's how you know if it's an original seed or not, for like speedruns and stuff. Here we go. Right. Oh, I didn't update Optifine, never mind. Right, so. Okay. We'll check that out in a minute. It's cool there. One that I did have on the first series, which I don't know if it's broken now or not, I don't know. But whenever you try to chop a tree down with an axe on the previous one, it used to let you. But for some reason, it wouldn't let me do it when I was doing the last recording for the other ones. Does it work? No, it doesn't. At least Fast Decay does. Let's head back over to that coal that we found. See if the mine works, because that's something I do want. I want the instant breaking trees and instant mining stone. Instant mining coal, sorry. No, that doesn't work either. So I've got a completely vanilla world. All I wanted was 2 quality of lives. That's all I wanted. And I wasn't even allowed it. Right, so let's look at the village. Right, so have I got blacksmith, 2 emeralds, So you got leather pants, leather tunic. No, neither of you got anything I want. Oh, hello. Iron. Oh, got a lava pool, I think. We can make an infinite lava source, get some dripstone. Baby villagers. There's always one here. No idea why there's always one there. Do we have a church? Oh, yes, there. Alright. Oh, we've got a nitwit. We need a Fletcher, really. I need string for that, though, don't I? What? Excuse me? Oh, come on. Thank you, game. It's like you knew. It's like the game knew. Okay, it's not what I wanted to do, but never mind. Oh no, it's not. It's flint I need, isn't it? I don't know where that water puddle is now. There's water down here. Looks like a cave source as well. There's all dirt, that's no use to me. Really? I don't believe that. There's no gravel. No gravel! Well, if anyone's been watching my channel for a long time, you know for a fact that whenever we go hunting for a village in New World, we always spend about 2 hours looking. I need to look into why this isn't working. It's the one thing I wanted, vein miner. It's the one thing I wanted. Well, either way, there's a lot of... Oh wow. Either way, there's a lot of lag, so that tells me there's a lot of... Ooh, librarian, what do you have? Unbreaking one of... Where's... Why is there no gravel? Yeah, let's not. There's like no gravel anywhere. That's out in the sticks, that one. That one's in a tiger biome. Wait, is there two churches? That's calcite. Oh no, that's diorite, sorry. You're right. Hello. my daughter's woken up, just staring at me. They just walked out the toilet. Okay. Oh, come on. Like, seriously, there's literally no gravel anywhere. I mean, I know it's pretty useless unless you're making arrows. No. Oh, he would. Yay! Yes. Come on. Maybe it's because I'm actually using tools and not... I think it's faster punching it with my hand. The grind is real. A lot of that. Oh no, too many. Too many. That's a nice entrance to a mine though. Might keep that actually. Hopefully we're going to get somewhere with this. Probably a very stupid idea. But I'm going to run out of meat soon. Right, so we can get iron. I'm hearing weird noises. That's one. And we just need another flint. Ah, there we go. So I've got a few mods I've installed and none of them seem to be working. Which is disappointing to say the least. Excuse me. Oh wow, the lag then. Get out of my way. The lag! No, it's gunpowder. Flint. There we go. That's what we're wanting. Put you in here. we do definitely need a Fletcher village anyway to get emeralds. But more than anything else, we need to get an iron farm going. Right, you're a cleric, so I can get redstone dust off you already. That's brilliant. You, a level worker. Come on, mate. Take the job. At least that mod works. Right, so I think the main priority at the moment, yeah, we need an iron farm, but we also need emeralds. I wish options, resource packs. I'm not quite sure why my vein miner isn't working. Oh, tell me I didn't just see that. Oh boy. Oh, it's seen us. No. Yes. I don't like creepers. I wouldn't say they're the worst thing in the game, because that by far is easily phantoms. But I'm not worrying about food anyway. There's a reason why we're not worrying about food at the moment. Because we can do this. Because we've got a massive lake just around here. That was quick. No. I don't like being down here. Not without armour. Being down here without armour is a no-no. That's it, no more food. I think we've got enough to make a fire, so... Maybe I have to toggle it on, I don't know. I don't know if I have to toggle it on or not, I don't know. If you can't hear me, let me know. If I might have to remake this episode again. We definitely need to go get some iron anyway. There's loads of iron locally, so just have to get enough to get some iron tools and some iron armour. I'm a bit nervous about going down there though, because there's a creeper in trouble. There's a creeper down here, we're in trouble because we can't outrun it. I don't think we can actually outwalk creepers, I don't know. I hope the pickaxe lasts out. Yeah, I know we could just kill the golem, but... Oh, no! 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 Nope, 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 I'm out. Was that a heartbeat? Don't remember having that as installed as a mod. Oh, I didn't like that. Yeah, I'm not going to try and tangle with them. I'm asking for it. I'm asking for it. If I try and tangle with them right now, I'm asking for it. I just wish my vein miner was working. Really? I haven't even got enough for a cobblestone generate for a furnace yet. I think I outwitted it then. Oh dear. And it's already going night, really? It's getting there. I need to edit in the settings how fast night comes, because it's getting ridiculous. I don't have a pick. Ah. Going up here. Right, so we've got some of that. We've got plenty of fuel for the furnace anyway. That should be enough for that. We'll cut that off as well. I'm going for a bed. Not that bed's going to do us any real good. It just prevents night from coming. So we ideally want full iron, which is 24 iron ore. Then we need an axe, a pickaxe, and a spade, and a set of shears, and a bucket. So we kill the other golem, we should have enough. No, we'll make a bucket first. So we've just been existing to get things set up ready for the iron farm. We need to get a breeder set up as well, but I want to get that set up ideally in the taiga biome, because I prefer the look of those villagers. Right, so... trying to work out what I wanted to build then. Pickaxe. One more iron. Oh, didn't need one more iron, I had it on me. Shears, and then the rest of it's going into armour. Do a spade as well. It's actually a fairly large village, this. So we've got cows, horses, we've got sheep over there, we've got sheep over there, we've got one pig. It looks like pigs are the thing we're going to be having problems with. There's one over there. As long as we don't kill any pigs, we should be alright. Because we need to get a breeder set up for them. I'm going to try and work on the breeders first. And then we need to work on an infant carrot farm or something. Alright, this is probably going to end very badly for us. Especially since we can't run. Ah, I missed him. Sorry, my dude. It's for a good cause. I don't know how I was missing him then. No, I'm missing him. Get out of my house. You're going in the village. You're going in the iron farm, my dude. I'm not having a nitwit in my house. Well, in my breeder anyway. The last thing I want. Alright, so we need 2 more. 1 more for boots, and we need 5 for the iron. So we're still going to have another 3 iron ingots afterwards. That's lucky. We definitely need to start getting work on the villager breeder and also the villager iron farm as well. I'll probably do the iron farm first because it's quicker. The villager breeder needs for me to ransack all the beds and actually build a structure, whereas the I could do the more. Problem here is that the problem with the iron farm is there's a lot of caves nearby, so that's going to cause an issue regarding the golem spawn, because obviously he's going to want to spawn where there's no obstructions, which is going to be an issue, which is what has got me slightly concerned. Just like that, we're kitted out with iron. I'll keep them as an emergency. I need to get a lot more wood. But first of all, I need to get some proper food cooking. No, I've got enough to make another coal block. I really wish the vein miner was working. Disappointing that it isn't. While waiting for this meat, I might try and sort it out actually. I'll have to wait till after the stream, try and sort it out. Well, I will try and get it working for the next video. Hopefully the audio is better, because I was having an issue with that one. Or maybe it had to be a certain type. No. But I'm just going to Google why it's not working. I'll sort it out for the next stream. I'll sort it out for the next episode. So this is gonna go up onto YouTube as is. Where's that other golem? See, that's how big this village is. There's 2 golems wandering around. Hello, buddy. You're a bit close. He was a tiny bit too close for me. Right, so the more of them we kill, the more iron we're getting for axes, because we're going to need a lot of wood. A lot of it's just going to be turned into sticks for trader. That's fine by me. Right. The problem is we've got so many caves everywhere. Ooh. Didn't like that. I'm just trying to work out where all the caves are so I know where to build the iron farm. I think probably here would be the best bet. Yeah, here's probably the best bet. Maybe not. Right, so we're not going to be able to use the standard design. We'll have to do a modified design then, by the looks of it. Is here doable? Can't see any caves offhand. This looks like a good area. I'll do it elevated up here though, that way I can... Where's the nearest cave then? Down there, right, okay. So if I dig... If I dig, for example, here. One, two, three. 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, so I don't want to have to walk all the way back to there just to get a crafting table. Right, so we need them. Then got that. I needed one more coal to make that work. Never mind. Ask and you shall receive. Ask and thou shalt receive. As the Bible goes. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to remove these three. I'm going to do what we need to do here. There we go. So then we need to do a 2x3 as well. So that's, let's get one more out. Now we're going to do this out and we're just going to fill it in. Now the chances are this isn't going to work because I haven't been able to map out all the caves yet. So chances are this isn't going to work. Well, it'll work, but the golems might. The golems might spawn in places we don't want. Then we need to put 3 beds in here. For the purpose of argument, we're just going to there we go. Oh, is it night time already? Oh boy, we need to get out of here. Tomorrow night, we'll make the iron farm. Well, tomorrow during the day. Get everything we need for this next build. Oh, there's so many skeletons. And we can't run. Oof. Oh, that zombie took out a villager. Not happy. I was gonna say, you should be able to let me do that. It's within 10 blocks. That's like 9 blocks high. I'm assuming you took care of them. Itchy. So where's the... Oh, I was gonna say, where's the coal which is mine, but it's right there. I'll take that. Oi, boyos, leave him alone. I'm gonna take him out before he takes us out. There we go. Right, so for this we need the beds. We need a total of 6 beds. I can only carry one at a time. Not good. Right, so I don't know if this is going to work because I don't know where all the caves are. So if it doesn't work properly, we'll just, on a later date or off stream, off camera, I'll fill all the caves in. It's not the one I want to make. There's another one I want to make, which is a lot more compact and a lot more reliable. But it's not... I suppose it's good looking in a way, but just not like overly exceptional. I did have an idea for a new iron farm, which is basically just a hole, but I found out that didn't work, unfortunately. That idea didn't work, unfortunately, which was disappointing. I just realised I've not raided this village yet. All we've got is bread and apples. Apples may be useful for taming a horse, but other than that, no. Right, so that's one, that's two, oh, that's kind of pointless. So we'll do this. Lights. We are going to need a few more lights, I've just realised. Now, I'm not even going to pretend this is not my design. I can't think for a life of me who made this design, but that's that. To move you. The zombie we're going to be putting in here needs to be able to see them. Right, so that's them all set up. Now we need to build the killing chamber. I think we may as well build it here. I don't think there's any caves on this side, so I could be wrong. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I didn't realise to do. I could have sworn I've done more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't remember. Really? That's wrong. There we go, that's right. So we want to wait in and out for the moment. We'll use you. Dig down another one. So I have no idea if this is going to work or not. Obviously, it all depends. It all depends very heavily on where the caves are. Right, so we're basically almost done with this farm now. Let's get some water. And we're out of stamina again. So, because we've stolen all of the villagers' beds, 3 of them will make their way here. Right, so we've got one in there, one in there, and that is this farm built. Just don't fall in, whatever you do. That's going to be something that's really going to take our time up, is getting villagers out of there if they fall in. We need a lot of we need one set of ladders, but one ladder in particular. So we need one set of ladders. Get rid of the poppies that you're not used to us. We need one fence gate. Get rid of the dirt. That's not even remotely enough that we need. Not even close. Ouch. No. No. You have to move, mate. Come on, shift your bum. Shift. Right, so still need a bit more oak. Can I help you? Can I help you, Missy? What does that mean? Did I not pick up those oak logs? No, I didn't. For some reason the villagers might know what's going on because none of them have come to these beds.
Why didn't you just lower one into the...
Why aren't you in bed?
Can't sleep.
Well, go and sleep in my bed then. You know you've got school tomorrow, you shouldn't be up.
Okay.
Moses has been having problems sleeping recently. No! Get lost. Rip. Looks like we're not going to be able to get the iron farm working tonight either. All the zombie flesh is emeralds. Well, once you get 32 of them anyway. Right. I don't want poppies and I don't want daisies. Could really do with some sand though. Good. Right, so dirt. Nice to know there's sand down there. Right, so we want wheat and carrots in here. Yeah, we'll have potatoes, but it's not essential. Another one. They're never ending, these things. Scar, how you doing, my dude? How's the audio? Can you hear me? Can you hear me alright, my dude? Nope. Oh, screw you. Oh. I can't even get out now. Just to be safe. Hello. Still one bed short. Ugh. I'm missing one fence post now. Ooh, I've just remembered. Since we're still getting irons and golems, we can make rail carts. Too slow, golem. How you doing, my dude? Come on. There we go. That's what we like to see. Alright. It's not going to be enough. Need another golem at least. It's not going to be enough. I think this is how you do it. There you go. We need at least 32 rails and a minecart. Well, ideally 3 minecarts preferably, but the problem here is because it's like sort of like on the outskirts. second I can't even remember where I put it. Oh yeah, it's up here. Because it's like on the outskirts, I need, like, the villagers won't come because it's probably too far away, I assume, which is kind of annoying, but we'll get them in. There's one villager that's definitely going in, and that's the nitwit. Come on, I need another golem. No. Ooh, I haven't got a bed yet. Not a bed. I need another boat. I need another boat. Sorry. Where's that nitwit? So, buddy, I'm not interested in you. The only one that I'm taking is the nitwit. Ah. I might have to dig my way to the Oh, we've gone down now. Ish. Come on. Villagers are infuriating. Come on, it's getting night time, come on. So we've got 3 villagers in proximity. I would say now, if he doesn't go in that iron farm, I will kill him. Come on. Yep. Yes! No! I will kill him. Oh no. How on earth has that happened? No doubt that happened. So we've got 1 in. Come on, I need... Come on. See, 2 more. I lost my chance, didn't I? Come on, dude. We might still be able to make it. I don't know if they're coded to come and hunt down the beds or whether they just stay inside the house after a certain point. Where'd you go? Ish. They're infuriating. Oh, you are kidding me. Oh, good. Where's he gone? I can hear it. Like, really, dude? Ah. Nope. Oh, don't tell me you ran off. No, I can still hear him. Is he trapped in there? I don't... I think I made a big mistake by that. I don't even have enough iron to make a shield. Wood to make a shield now. No, he didn't give me an ender pearl. Hello, you. Give me those leads. You know, I'm not getting killed by a llama. What are you doing? And how are you? Well, I'm starting a new hardcore series because the first one took 18 episodes to record the first one. Then I died on the 5th episode as I recorded. So I've started a new one. Thankfully, this village is basically on top of spawn, we found out. So, literally spawn is like right there. No, it's not. It's like just over where that flower is. That's basically where spawn is. Right, so now we desperately need food. I'll just eat rotten flesh for now. It'll do. Right, so it's midday. Okay. I'm just being very wary of everything at the moment. Oh, hello. I can use you while I wait for the iron farm to be set up. Oh, I see a skeleton. Oh, no. I see a creeper. No! Oh, that sucked. I was hoping to get... Oh. Nope. Oh, we just lost a bucket and a lava source. Oh. I'm gonna have to dig down now, aren't I? Oh. Things were going so well. Oh. I'm gutted by that. I'm actually gutted by that. I hope that Fletcher villager didn't go down in the pit. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I was going to say I've got some rotten flesh in, but I ate it all. Oops. I don't... Ooh, tiger biome. I've just remembered what we can get in tiger biome. Sometimes it can be found straight away. Sometimes it can be an absolute nightmare to find. Okay. It's not a brilliant food source, but it's decent. I see Foxy. I just had an idea. What was that fox we just saw? He's probably going to run away before we get close to him. There we go, got him. I actually did not know you could leash foxes. Shame you can't friend them. Well, hello there. Oh, you have such a cute voice. That's such a cute noise. We'll put you. You're going to become this village mascot. You, on the other hand, are going to become my dinner. Well, there's the Fletcher that we need. Yeah, they're all looking at me as I just kill their guardian. Yeah, that's not going to go down well. That doesn't look like they're actually bothered. Alright, one of you needs to go over this way, come on. Come on, one of you needs to come up here. It's a very long way of doing it, but... What the idea is, I'm going to wait until it gets dark time. I'm going to break the bed after it gets dark. So he's going to beeline to the bed. I'm going to have to refill all this in, I know that much for a fact. I mean, that's probably as close as I'm going to be able to get. Hello, buddy. Come on. Quick, dude. Down. They're safe. I'm not prepared. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm severely not prepared for this. Yes. Like, seriously, guys? I don't know if that's the one that went in there or not. I did put the boat back down, didn't I? Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Are you kidding me? This isn't going to plan. Oh, I didn't put the bed back. I didn't put the boat down. Oh. How did that happen? Why is there 4 of them in there? Well, that's something for me to fix off camera. Right, guys, I'm gonna deal with that off camera. This will be it for the intro to this series. I'll tidy up all this, rebuild that, and I'll sort down under there out. If you did enjoy the stream, thank you for popping by, and I'll just see if anyone can raid. There's none of the stream team online at the moment, so I'm going to end the stream here. If you did enjoy, drop me a follow, and I'll catch you all in the next one. And watch out for this, this is going on YouTube. It's going to be the first of our new hardcore series. So keep your eyes out for that, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.